Hello, everyone. I know it's been a long time, and a lot has happened. We'll get to me eventually. Let's talk to two friends we have here today. We have Larry Dazen,
Hello.
and we have Antonio. Was it some awesome abomination?
Yeah.
Okay, so Larry, is there anything you'd like to update our viewers since last we talked?
Um, Not exactly, but I'm reading a few comics. I just finished reading. Mostly Avengers.
Big Avengers fan. So that definitely means you're gonna see the movie, right?
Yes.
And you've seen all. Wait, have you seen all the movies before it though? You seen Thor?
Yeah, I did.
You seen all the Hulk?
Actually, I have the DVD.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have all them. So what do you think so far on the like Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Captain
I've seen
America?
Captain America. I remember the first one was great. Second one, I'm not too sure. It seemed the story's alright. Something missing about this. Yeah, Iron Man 2.
It just doesn't feel as good as the first one. It's hard to put your finger on it though. Yeah.
I'm guessing they ran out of villain because not a lot of great villain for Iron Man 2 to to fill up the plot or the story continue.
Yeah.
The Thor, on the other hand, is slow, but very great story to tell. Not a lot of action.
But it was more like kind of comedic. It didn't take itself too seriously, you know. Um,
Oh, on the other hand, they come to Captain America.
oh yeah.
Oh, good action, good story.
And it set like the time. It felt like the 1940s
Yeah.
of yeah.
A lot of CG though. Well, you know,
Yeah.
get building from 1940 build ground up again.
Yeah, because that'd be too many buildings and a lot
Too
of
many money.
area.
Too much
Yeah.
money. So they had to cut down on some. I understand it.
But it has a great feel, great action, acting. It's like everything, thumbs up, right?
Right. Oh, can't wait for the
And then the trailer that they left for the trailer now so far for Avengers.
Can't wait. I don't know why Thor hating with Captain America. I
I'm
want to see
guessing
that.
like mind controlled by Loki, possibly, or an illusion.
Loki had to be involved.
Because either Loki could have controlled Captain America or Thor, one or the other, or did an illusion, something like that. Yeah. Okay. So now we have Antonio.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to update your readers about that has gone on between last time we've spoke?
Still working on the comic. Still reading comics.
Any new inspirations? Any new joys, loves, games?
Oh yeah, I've been reading this manga called Future Diaries.
Ooh, what's that about?
Apparently there's this god of time and space that has gifted about, I think it's 10 or 12 people with the ability to it's gifted them with special abilities in a way that relates to any of the diaries or log entries they've been keeping. It story particularly focuses on the main character and his diary that has a whole bunch of nearly future predicting random observations, because that's what his character's all about. He writes whatever he sees. And some people are helping him, some people are fighting him, and it's a pretty intense series. It's not what I thought it would be, and I've picked up reading it. Downloaded a manga app. It's like that. What?
Oh yeah. Also, you've been reading a lot of other comics digitally. So, the comics? What's that one main one you used? Comics with an X. What was it called?
Comixology.
Ology. Comixology. That doesn't work for the manga app. It's a whole different
No.
thing.
Yeah, manga app's its own thing. I'm pretty sure most of them are unlicensed. They seem like they're all free, so
Okay.
they're all unlicensed. And
Well, I mean, the app is just to read it, but you still actually have to pay for each manga or something you buy, right? Oh no, oh not that one. Okay, but the Comixology, since it's their own website, you actually pay for each one. But I've seen sometimes they actually have some sweet discounts where it's only like 99 cents a comic sometimes.
yeah, it's 99-cent Mondays.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Only on Monday? Oh, I didn't know that.
But so that's mainly just works for like the computer, Android and like iPhone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could also say being iPhone, it'd be iPad and anything that uses that software, right? So it has to be smartphone type software. And what about games? Come on, you got to bring it up. You're not gonna say the obvious.
Been playing some fighting games.
Come on, what? You feel embarrassed? What?
WWE 12, King of Fighters 13, Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3.
No, 5.
It's like pulling out teeth. Come on, what's the one you just got off playing?
The Old Republic.
What is that like your guilty pleasure now? Come on, what's wrong?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just
It already has enough build type that you don't really want to say anything more about it.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I heard they saying that there's something missing in like BBP feature. I really want to Kotaku, like they're trying to fix up the BPP feature and all the environment thing.
What, trying to balance out? You mean?
I don't know. I read the Kotaku like glimpse to it, fast glimpse to it. It's like they're trying to fix like several features that missing.
Well, overall, from what I hear, even though it's not perfect, I haven't heard any big complaints on Twitter from most of the people I follow. They actually all love it. Because I think the thing is, nobody's max level. Until you have enough people max level, and then they actually start competing, because that's where PvP counts the most, when you're max level. So everyone's supposed to be equal ability-wise, and then you're just trying to get equipment, and, your skill, it makes a big difference, even if you have different equipment. Unless you're like a huge equipment gap between, levels.
One thing I like is the Oracle for grinding. All you have to do is lock off, and then your teammate will do it for you while you lock off.
Oh yeah,
more
well,
grabbing
like
by
questions, yeah.
yourself. No more grabbing by yourself.
No, but there has to
No
be
more
like
grabbing.
like an experience cap. They can't have it where the people that work for you do all your stuff for you. There has to be like a cap. You can't be off for a week or two.
Asking PvP.
Well, I mean, it's only been on for what? You played since Tuesday, so it's only been 3 days.
It got to the point where they did say your people could do stuff for you while you're offline. So.
Yeah, but it's like it
but
hasn't been
PvP
out long enough for you to utilize and see how much experience you're getting, right?
Well, not only that, but your characters, they don't do those chores for free. Anytime you send them out to scavenge stuff in their free time or to look for anything or to craft, it costs.
Okay.
So it's not like you just go do this and it's a free lunch.
Okay.
So.
But I don't think it's expensive. It's a costing, right?
It's not, but I'm pretty sure there should be. I'm not sure about this, but there might be a cap on how much they can do while you're offline because they're spending your money while you're offline. So. It's something to consider.
Okay.
So now you do.
Okay, so.
One thing I waiting for is the big events for the comics, which is the Avenger versus the X-Men.
Oh, that's
But
next
it's
year.
12 issue long. 12 issue long crossover for all the Avengers issue and all the X-Men issue.
I don't know. I mean, I love the X-Men, but I find it hard. I'm not sure to spend the extra money for all the other stuff. Like you said, it's gonna be like a miniseries, its own 12 issues, but then you got to see to get the full story. If you're not already collecting X-Men, you have to start buying some collect work.
I just asked my friend. I asked my friend, asked him what happened to
Yeah,
me.
because I get all the X-Men.
And if I should I gotta continue to buy my own the Avenger. Then how to spend it?
Yeah, basically, as it is right now, I collect almost every X-Men. I just don't collect the Ultimate X-Men. And he collects basically all the Avengers, even the Ultimate Avengers.
He's being a hater about the Ultimate X-Men.
I don't know. It's a money issue among other things. Money, space, and it's just at least all the X-Men I'm collecting now, it's within one universe. So they're all connected, but the Ultimate X-Men.
And he says this while collecting X-Force, and they're clearly in another universe. Dun, dun.
Actually, the team travel in the other universe. That's different. It still continues 616 people.
I'm only going by Paul's wording.
Wait, other universe? I just said it when they were in space.
What?
What?
Wait, was it X-Force or
X-Force
Uncanny?
is in the Age of Apocalypse.
Oh yeah. Wait, wait, Uncanny X-Force?
Yes.
Yeah.
And after that, they have released another called Age of Apocalypse ongoing series.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Extinction. They call
Yeah.
Team Extinction.
To kill the X-Men. Or to kill me. What do they call it?
But at least them, I still somehow feel more familiar with. Ultimate Universe, I just, even when it first came out, I didn't get a feel for. I don't really like. Just like there's certain things I just kind of have a sense for, I don't really like, or I'm opposed to, or even other things that for no reason whatsoever I feel attracted to. It's just, I kind of don't want to touch the Ultimate Universe right now.
Emphasis on ever.
So yeah, right now I finished the 2 compendiums of one for Walking Dead. The end of that first one, oh lord, what happened at that prison, man? And then at Invincible, to be honest with you, I guess it's been a while. I don't remember exactly how it ended, but everything else that's been going on, it's actually a pretty nice series. Invincible being with it's a superhero comic book, but it does satire and parody in certain issues other aspects of hero comic books. So it's not just a plain straight up one. And overall it's a pretty fun hero comic book. Video games, Skyrim. That one at first, I just had to get into it because everybody else said that they love it, and the main thing is I'm looking for an RPG. I got out of World of Warcraft. I wanted something RPG. The closest thing I found was Dead Island, which isn't that deep into RPG, but it has zombies, which I love. So that's why I got into Skyrim. Finally got used to the controls, being first person, and all the leveling. Still not super easy, but I'm having more fun with it. Other than that, writing for SiftedToYou.com. Check it out. They actually do a lot of things for comic books, video games, car shows, stuff like that. Even movies. They have behind the scenes stuff. I'm writing the reviews for comic books. We have a contract with Dark Horse, so it's mainly the ones I'll be reviewing. But always look me up on Twitter, which is probably how you found this. Jubal Roll on Twitter. JUBALRAHL. And you can talk to me. I don't read every comic book out there, obviously, but between yes, Antonio went to the bathroom. Between me, him, and Antonio, we basically got most everything covered. And if we don't know it, we know somebody else that does. So you can always hit us up. I'm on Twitter, they're not, but yeah, you can reach them through me or GamerLab, gamer_lab. It's on Twitter. It's at, the @ symbol gamer_lab.
Why don't you just show him the below description, whatever, down there, so just type in.
No, the thing is, not everybody. I'll put links below, so you can see. But I know people don't always click the extra tab to go and see all the details, because I don't know any of the things of how to put links around the thing. Other than that, what I gotta say. Not real many movies coming out recently. Immortals is alright. Don't see it in 3D.
Well, it's a wait for next year.
Next year is a great movie. There's Avengers. Oh, actually, this Friday, a nice one. The sequel to Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, Game of Shadows.
Game of Shadows.
I want to see that, but I'm sorry, but
it doesn't need a sequel. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It didn't need
a sequel, but it's great. But the first one's left out the one of the main villains is all like they're pushing for the sequel. Put it this way.
Yeah, the way they ended it, because it didn't need a sequel, but it's like, eh. So we're hoping it's a good one, but, eh.
Other than that, I'm too busy with holiday season, so
yeah, your job gets crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, let me see. Because movie-wise,
Well, just next year.
what else is I know there's something other than Avengers. What else comes out next year?
Okay, next year, big summer events will be a 3 comic book movie. A big 3. The Avenger,
Avengers.
Dark Knight Rising, and The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh.
I call it the
I
big
want-
3 comic movie because
Other than that, there's not
Okay.
many. Even in movies in general, there's not that many coming out right now. Next year, there's nothing else I'm looking forward to.
my personal favorite is the Three Stooges because I want to see how that goes.
Well, I mean, that'll be hopefully a good movie, but it's not as big and epic, like a blockbuster movie.
When it comes to now, blockbuster movie pretty much is more like a comic movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole big blockbuster like Thor and then Captain America. People talk about it,
Yeah, not much else
okay.
going on.
Besides the novel book, it's always big events. Like last year, Harry Potter, the Deadly Hallows Part 2,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the last one. And before they
Oh,
gone,
and the Twilight. Oh God, no.
that's what we
Yes, Thankfully, I'm supposed to see it with my mom. I have yet to, because we've been busy. That is one pain in the butt. Trying to figure out what's wrong with her car. We finally got it running after a lot of diagnosing and looking for parts. Because my cheap dad had us put in an alternator, which messed up other crap from the. We picked it up from the junkyard. Now he got a good alternator in there, but it messed more things up. We got to change.
I wish we could go back in time. Instead of tell you that.
Yeah,
Don't- not go to the-
I told my dad twice. Don't get electrical parts from things, but no, you know how expensive that is. I don't have that money. Da, 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 da. And my sister ended up paying for the new alternator. I know, because she uses a car. That's the thing. So she needs it to try to get it running and shit like that. We go put in the alternator. It's like, no, that's not the only problem anymore. And it was a sensor, and then it was a
Then
huge.
that's like,
It was a huge headache, so I didn't get much rest and this and that. I had a lot of headaches the past week and a half.
one thing for sure, if that doesn't work. Part
No,
is
but
already
now-
replaced, you need to buy new car.
but
Or
now-
you're gonna buy a used car, please.
We don't have money for a used car.
I know.
So like we got it running with a fuel level sensor. We tested the fuel level sensor itself. Luckily, we just popped up the back seat, hooked up the ohm meter to it, multimeter, set it to ohms, move it up and down, and it works. So it's either the instrument cluster itself or the PCM. I'm thinking the instrument cluster, but I don't know. So yeah, the fact that it runs, it's a little weight off my shoulders. I can drive it around. I don't have to worry about it dying, with the exception of gas, because they can't tell how much gas I have. But yeah, I haven't been doing much lately. No real plans for Christmas or New Year's. Stay play either Skyrim or Dead Island. I want to beat Dead Rising 2, but I don't know. There's just not enough RPG aspects. So it's either going to be Dead Island or Skyrim. Yeah, so until then, you guys know where to reach me. On Twitter, where I'm at usually. Tumblr, every once in a while. Just look for Jewel Roll. Anywhere that is, it's most likely me. Alright, take care, guys. And Diazin.
See ya.
And gotta hunt down
Go home now for something else.
Third Musketeer. You have your pants on, right? Oh. Yeah, say goodbye to the audience.
This is really a bad outro, but bye.
Yeah, he's not feeling too good. I'm sorry. Take care, guys.